Hi everyone, my name is Krista Hozyash and I work at Barron Ridge in their tasting room since November of 2019. I want to thank Rob and Angela for asking their staff to talk a little bit about what our favorite wines are here at Barron Ridge. And today the two wines that I chose are our 2019 Rosé and our 2016 Petit Verdot. So I thought I'd start with the Rosé and smell it a little bit and taste it and just give you all some thoughts that I have about that wine. So the first thing you'll notice about the Rosé is the gorgeous color it has. It's like a salmon pink, medium pink in tone, and it's very clear. There's no kind of debris floating in it at all. It's beautiful. So I'm going to swirl it a little bit and smell it and let you all know what I'm picking up on. So the first aromas that I get are of strawberry, maybe a little bit of peach in there, very light. I get a little bit of floral perfume too, which is a really nice quality that rosés can have. So now I'll go ahead and I'll taste it a little bit and let you all know what I taste. It has a really nice full flavor. It's not a very light rosé, but it's still crisp. It covers your entire tongue. And right away, I get a little bit of vanilla that kind of appears on the edges of my tongue, plus the lovely strawberry flavor that I get in the middle. It's really refreshing. It's dry. It's a dry rosé. I know a lot of people ask us if it's a sweet rosé, but it's actually not. But you get a lot of the strawberry fruit, so it's absolutely delicious. And I wanted to do the rosé because it's one of my favorites right now, but I also thought it would be a good one to feature as we're kind of slowly fading out of summer and getting into the colder months. It's kind of a last bit of summer before we get our cold winter coming. So now I'll move on to the Petit Verdot, which is my other favorite at the moment. And right away, it's going to be hard to see on camera, but the color is gorgeous. It's very thick. You can see a little bit of legs to the wine. And it has this gorgeous, like almost purple color. It's this dark ruby red. So I'll smell it and let you all know what I think I'm picking up on. So what I get is a nice light aroma of green bell pepper, actually. That's what I'm getting. And some black pepper comes out. Some dark fruit, like plum, but almost like a candied plum. There's a little bit of sugar I'm smelling, but it shouldn't be sweet when I taste it. So let's try the taste now. The first thing I notice is it just completely covers your tongue. You get flavor all over your tongue surface. It's a little bit tannic, so it sucks a little bit of moisture out of your tongue, but you get a lot of beautiful dark fruit flavor. So I get like plum, dark plum, black currants, maybe even some blackberry that comes out. And I get a little bit of vanilla and some like toasty oak flavor from the oak barrels that it's aged in. So just a really, really nice wine. And this one is one of my all-time favorites here. And I wanted to feature it in part because the months are going to be winding into fall and it's going to start getting really cold. And this wine is perfect as you transition from the summer into the fall and the winter. It warms you up. It has this nice full flavor. It's velvety, so it just kind of makes you think of the warmer holidays sitting around the fire, like Christmas and Thanksgiving time. And this particular wine reminds me of when I first started here at Barron Ridge. I started in November of 2019, and it was at the point when the air is getting quite cold. Pretty much all the leaves are off the trees, but still it's beautiful here at the winery. You just see the mountains in the distance, and then you see the vines in the foreground, and not much else. All of the trees are bare around you. It's very beautiful. You get some misty days. And sometimes on those cold, early afternoons when I'd be working, sometimes it would just be me and Shelby Higgs in the tasting room until customers came. And Shelby would make sure to be here pretty much every single day when I was working, and she would sit in front of the fire, and I'm sitting here in front of one of our beautiful stone fireplaces. She would sit in front of the fire and keep warm on those cold days, and she'd be reading newspapers and her papers while I would be behind the bar helping customers or answering the phone. And it would sometimes just be so quiet and peaceful, and we'd have music playing in the background very softly. And it would just make me crave something like this wine at the end of my shift. Just such a nice, cozy feeling, and you could smell the fire burning in the fireplace. It's a good memory, and it's what I think of when I drink the Petit Verdot. And I wanted to bring it up because I wanted to let everyone know that Barren Ridge is still a great place to come, even in the cold months. We have gorgeous stone fireplaces. We have an outside fireplace and inside fireplaces. Lots of nice seating, music. So I hope that y'all have been to Barren Ridge, and if not, that you'll continue to come out even in the cold months. And I'll conclude with that. I want to thank Shelby, John, Rob, and Angela for hiring me and letting me work here. It's a wonderful place to work. I want to thank Kirk for doing the video today. I want to thank my coworkers and everyone who comes in and shares their stories with us at Barren Ridge. So cheers, and I hope that we see you all here soon.